What's up, y'all? I got a new bike check for you today. This is a Black Mountain Cycles Monstercross in a size 53. And yeah, this is the V6 version, which is the gray. It's kind of like a lighter grayish color. Really into this colorway these days. This has this is not the most latest drop, which is basically the same geo minus I think Mike changed the fork crown on the newest one to fit a little bit of a wider tire in the front. But I really like this color, and I don't mind. I don't necessarily need to have wider tire clearance on this bike. I definitely won't be going greater than 50 millimeter tires. But this is a bike that feels really great to ride. The tubing specs that he's done on this is really nice, and I think really purpose built. For the most part, this is a parts bins built, stuff that I've had, not necessarily old stuff, but just stuff that I've had from previous builds. And yeah, I'll kind of go through that today. Start with the wheels. These are kind of my go-to rim brake wheels. These are Wide Industries. These specific hubs on these wheels are actually the H2 hubs. And yeah, I got a really good deal from the owner of Falconer. I think his name is, I forgot his name. Something with a C. But anyhow, he was selling them for a good deal on a site, and I got it off of him. And yeah, these are laced to head Belgium R's. These are new rims that I built myself, and they're laced with SRAM lasers with brass silver nipples. And the tires that I have for both front and rear are the Schwalbe Rx Pros in 45s. And I really like these tires. They hold air really well. They're grippy enough for the stuff that I'm doing, and pretty good on the road as well. So they're great all-around tire, you know, something where it's like a 50-50 mix of road and dirt. Yeah, so the rear, the same thing, basically same specs. I've got a Force 22 drivetrain, all mechanical, and really like it. I do have an aftermarket chainring here. This is kind of like an AliExpress special. I think they called it Goldix. And this is a 46-30 up front, and I have a 11-36 in the rear. Again, Force 22 derailleur and the front derailleur here. The brakes on here are the Paul Mini V's. These are the ones that I've had for a little bit and polished them. They used to be originally black. Polished them, de-anodized them, and I actually have these cool stop pads on them that I think they're called the cross pads, so they're not like your typical salmon ones. And what I like about these is they're a little bit shorter and they don't squeal as much, so they grip really nice and they brake really good. The saddle I have here is an SLR Superflow by Sella Italia. The seat post is a 27.2, and this is actually a titanium seat post that I got on eBay used. It's a Synchros seat post, and it's pretty light. I think it comes in right around under 200 grams. I do have a little coma light. I did this little custom bend here on the end so it can fit on the actual cantilever brace there. I'm not using cantilevers, so I just wanted to get some use out of it. Yeah, just something a little different there. What else I got? I got a Velo orange stem here. There's not a whole lot of over-the-counter options for a 26 mil stem. clamp for these bars. So yeah, it's a velo orange. It looks round, but there's actually like a little, it's kind of a little bit diamond shaped, if you will, or like there's a little curvature there. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. Got a Chris King headset in turquoise, and also a matching bottom bracket. These were actually off of my road bike. I kind of disassembled, and yeah, I'm just using them here and repurposing them. I have a Spur Cycle Bell in the raw, and these are Nitto bars that I custom flared a little bit. So they're flared out just a tad, and they're 44 centimeters wide. And I have an Amazon kind of computer mount here with a light and a Wahoo Bolt V2. This is an Ion 200 RT light. I've had it forever. It's made by Bontrager Trek now. Shifters again are Force 22, both front and rear. And yeah, using the stock seat post clamp. I do have a Silca pump here. This is the Gravelero with the bottle cage. I got some titanium bottle cages here, and I do find that it helps to use the SRAM little chain guard here, so it does not drop on the inner side and damage your frame. The front derailleurs on these SRAM older mechanical stuff are not perfect, but if you can kind of put guardrails there, they actually work fine. Yeah, I think that's it. I really like this bike. I've been using it quite a bit on some of our mixed terrain rides. It's not like I feel like the tubing is spec'd pretty perfectly for how I'm using it. It's not super dense and heavy like some Surleys I've had, but it's not super light and like noodly either. So it kind of matches that middle ground, which I think you'd want to have a bike that can do well on road and be fast and can be doing dirt roads and kind of a little bit more chunkier stuff, this is the bike that I use it for. The Geo's really great. It's got about a 74 degree seat tube angle, and based on a bike fit that I had several years ago, my fitter does want my seat saddle to be a little bit forward. It's about 20 millimeters behind the bottom bracket from the tip of the saddle. So yeah, having a 74 millimeter or 74 degree seat tube angle helps that, so the seat's not too far back or too far forward. Yeah, the head tube angle is really nice. Again, I think it's like a 72, and that really plays nicely for this with these tires and 700C. Yeah, so I think I'm really happy with it. It's been a really good addition to my group of bikes that I have, and yeah, I've just been using it a lot more. I think the tires are really make it too, because they're pretty efficient on the road. So anything with like 50 to 75% road ride to the dirt, this can definitely handle it. So yeah, anyhow, if you have any questions, let me know. I do think that they still have this bike, or the new version with different colorways is available for sale, and you can get them at Black Mountain Cycles. And yeah, I think you won't regret it. I think the price is really great. I mean, I think it's like under $900 retail, and I think the shipping is very reasonable. Yeah, and you can kind of support a small business. Anyhow, good to give you this update. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.